Hello everyone. Okay, this is going to be my first attempt at a gas slash pocket stove, and this video is pretty much going to determine how long that's going to take. First off, I have the gotta have duct tape and some other tape, although I would have liked this papery tape. This is all I had. So, and you gotta have your get your cans for those people in North Carolina. Sun drop cans. And I got some books. This one's a little box to help hold a straight line for the razor I'm going to use. And this looks good. This Kobalt knife, utility knife, I don't know if any of you have seen it. It's got a little button here that pops it open sideways. And while it is convenient to use and really quick at opening instead of using that screw, it's really bulky in the middle. And if you roof houses or whatever you do, use that. Or if you got a bad grip, if you're an older person, or you just happen to have arthritis, this really sucks. So I don't suggest buying the Kobalt brand utility knife. So anyway, and this will be what I'm going to attach that blade to. Let's see if I can adjust the camera here. Alright, come on. Zoom in a little bit more. Well, the lighting is crap. Hold on just a second. I'm guessing that works a little better. Okay. Straight razor. Attach this. The funny thing was, after I thought about doing this video, I was like, well, I don't have any denatured alcohol to test it with, so that'll be a different video. I'll lay it at an angle, try to do it something like well, let me adjust it here, about like that, off the edge of the box. I'm not sure if you can see that real well. It doesn't have too much of an edge. You don't want to leave too much hanging out because you don't want it to cut into your cans really deep. But that also gives it a good surface for the tape to keep it held down, I'm guessing. So far as I know, besides Gorilla Tape, nothing holds better than duct tape. Okay. I don't even know why I got this out like I was going to hold that down. So we'll shoot that to the side. We'll begin the cutting process, and I think I'm going to move you guys like right behind me so you get a better look at what's going on. As if I don't mess it up. Okay, and basically, since your blade is like right there, I'm going to go ahead and you can see the blade barely poking out. We'll go ahead and start turning this can and cutting into it just a little at a time. I'm probably going to mess this up. Like I said, it is my first attempt. So just pressing in a little bit at a time. I know the other videos you got people doing this, they already have done it before, so they got their spin going on pretty good, holding their can just right. I'm sure somebody could make some type of device that holds the can in place so you could just spin it. This feels, you know, with my hand being right here on the box itself and holding the can too with my other hand spinning it, seems to be working pretty great. I guess we'll find out when it decides to cut into it. Alright, I reached my line again. Got a little pull there. This is the second go around. It might take 2 or 3. Try not to put too much pressure, because it does want to grab a hold of it. I should have done this at a slightly better angle, but with my blade sticking out like that, I can probably do that, adjust that myself. Yeah. Not as easy as it looked on YouTube. I think it might be cutting in now. I do want to make one at some point in time where it's got some of the fancy little, you know, pan holders or whatever on top, or something to it, little legs to adjust the bottom or make it more stable as it sits, because not everybody has a little frying pan or pot. But I saw one video where a guy from Japan, I'm pretty sure that's where he's from, he made all these cool little things and showed you how he did that, and I thought that was a really great video. A lot of people were commenting how, you know, you don't have to be a rocket scientist, or well, they were telling him he shouldn't have to be, but he was doing a really great job. And to me, that was, you know, if you're going to make something, put a lot of time and effort into it and make it look great if you want to. I mean, why build a crappy little thing when you could just make it really nice? I'm sure he could sell. I think he even did something called jet alcohol burners. I didn't really see the point in those. Didn't seem to do much more. Concentrated flames, I guess. Well, it's taken a lot longer than it should have, according to YouTube. But maybe I didn't put a lot of pressure on it in the beginning, so yeah, that cut into it pretty good. I know y'all can see the line. I'm looking at the camera right now, so you can see the little line the razor blade's making. Wish I had set up my lights a little better. The funny thing is, I gotta make a second one. I'm gonna try messing with it now. I'm gonna keep going around until it cuts all the way through. See if you can see that. Yeah. Don't want to press too much and just dent it, but there are some areas it did cut in pretty good. I took these cans and rinsed them out because I don't want no crap down in them. There we go, coming along pretty good. I don't know if y'all can see that. Tricky part. Yeah. It's a really nice cut. Damn camera. So at least it's even all the way around. That's the reason why you wanted to use this. It's level. You got your razor blade at one spot all the time constantly, so it's going to be even all the way around. One down. I'm going to add a little more pressure to this one and see if we can't get things going a little faster. Which I guess that's something I should have did on the last one, but being as it's my first time, I didn't really consider using more pressure. Now see, that's weird. Looks like it made another line. Maybe where I had pressed on the box and it just made the edge of the blade go up more. It's not really going to come out well when I go to take it apart. I guess also spinning faster will make it hurry the hell up. Blade sticking out right. Yeah. Make sure you secure that blade pretty good because it's looking like it's because I'm putting pressure on it, it's deciding to move back a little bit. I guess that's the good thing about duct tape. hold pretty good. Now I was wanting to throw some insulation down inside of this. I've seen somebody use some cotton. I guess that's kind of like a wick. You know, it'll absorb some of that alcohol in it. One guy used insulation, and I thought that was a pretty good idea because it has the whole fire resistance thing. Okay. I'll put into it just a hair. Hit a little more. Try to hurry this up. I know the video is taking longer than it should. I guess that's from the whole being the first time I've made one instead of practicing or editing this video, which I might have to do anyway. Yeah, see, we was talking about before is making a double line. I don't know if you can see this one. See that little burr? There's 2 or 3 of those around the edge because of that double line where I was pressing down on the box. It's going to be a bit jagged, so definitely don't want that, but you can. I don't actually have any sandpaper, which is something I should have thought about getting. But I will. Okay. Let's see what we got. I'm supposed to fold the edge on. Oh. Inside. So I'm gonna take one of these other cans I got. Knock the top off of it. Take it, and basically you're supposed to take your, let me back this up. You're supposed to take your 2 bottom pieces and take a whole can and shove it down in top of here, kind of round that out. And some people said they had a bit of difficulty with this, and I don't see why they would, because you know your edge is coming up at an angle. It should be perfect to fit down in there and just kind of wedge that out a bit. Heck, it's going right in as far as I can tell. Just give it a turn around pretty good and get it stuck. Yeah. Maybe you should have something for the other can to be slightly cramped in there. I don't see no problem with that. Let's go ahead and try to stick it together. Yeah, looks like fun. I think even one person commented it took them like 2 hours to get that thing pressed out like that. I can make this a little easier by trying like stick this thing in and just go at it, yeah, at an angle, like instead of straight down, go ahead and press and twist while I'm going at the angle, that way the bottom's this way, and it'll help kind of give that edge a little more outer room. To fit this one. Now see, I can actually see in the edge of the lip is actually moved out a bit, and I'd show that to y'all, but it's probably too fine of a line for you to see. Almost. Looks like it's in. Look at that. It dented itself. Let me see. Trying to get in there. I guess a little dent like that don't matter, because once you press it all the way up to here, that's going to disappear anyway. It wouldn't matter if there was another one also. So adjust camera. Go ahead and press that down in. Oh, it's like there's a little air resistance. That's actually a little thicker than what I'd call a pocket can, but I wanted mine a little thick anyway, thinking about holding more alcohol. And since I can't get it pressed all the way right now, this isn't actually the design I was wanting to make. I mean, it is, this part is. I'm wanting to do the one that you cut the center out in, and it's actually got a part of this, you know, where I cut the bottom off of this can. I was wanting to use some of this as a liner down in here, and I don't know why I didn't think to go ahead and do that, but it'll be fine, I guess. I'll make the regular can. I gotta find a push pin because I didn't really look for one before. Push pin. Or yeah, I guess you can see that. I'm also going to get this thing out, and if y'all can find these still, the old, I think they're called protractors. You have to find the protractor that's got the needle you can stab the shit out of somebody with. Might not find it in Walmart, but look at your convenience store. They definitely got these for like $1 or $2, and it's a nice little handy weapon if you've got nothing else. I mean, your fist and everything, but after somebody gets stabbed a time or 3 with that, they'll definitely think twice about messing with you. Okay. We'll try the push pin first. It's supposed to go in there. I wouldn't say easy, but oh, look at that. Here's a little air it went. But it actually, yeah, goes in crazy easy. I would make more holes around this thing, but I would like to make them even, so about measuring that off with some tape and using a ruler and just getting all my holes exactly even. And I know you don't really have to, but I'd prefer to. So but yeah, you can probably make one right here in the center too, and just like, heck, I'd make it with this because it's a lot thicker, and then you can take it and bend it back and forth to wedge it out a bit, so whenever you pour your denatured alcohol down in, it'd be good. But that's as quick as that went, and I know it probably isn't quick on the video, but you know, take your time with it. I'm definitely gonna make another video or 2 about this, because this was my first attempt. And you can even take sandpaper and lightly sand all this and make it shiny. Use it as some type of reflective surface if you like. If I did that, if I were you, I would paint this outer edge you know, some color like a black color that wasn't shiny, but keep this bottom shiny, and maybe put some type of black duct tape on there. Gorilla Tape is black. I think it's secretly duct tape, but there you are, and hope you enjoyed. Bye.